First up, the big Mirror Now campaign. A 22-year-old medical student, Swadichcha Sane, went missing on November 29, 2021. 415 days later, she's still missing. Her father alleges police apathy when he approached them initially. It took him 12 days to even get an FIR lodged. The main accused in the case, Meetu Singh, was never arrested despite the CCTV evidence and statements by the eyewitnesses. It is only after the matter was raised by Maharashtra MLC that cops sprung into action and arrested two accused last weekend, a lifeguard named Meetu Singh and his friend Jabbar Ansari. Both have been charged with kidnapping, but the question still remains, where is Swadichcha? Right, so a 22-year-old medical student, Swadichcha Sane, went missing on November 29, 2021. In fact, it has been 415 days. She's still missing. In fact, her father has alleged police apathy when he had approached them initially. We have Shweta live with us. Shweta, she's yet to be traced. Swadichcha is yet to be traced. Her whereabouts are something that the police has no clue about. And of course, the family has alleged, apathy on the part of police, long delay on the part of the police. But as of now, of course, police have sprung into action. What is the update on investigations? What are the leads that they are looking into? What are the possibilities that the cops have arrived at?
Well, absolutely, Radhika. It is important to note that in this particular case, we are seeing a long delayed action which is being taken by Mumbai police. In fact, 14 months where Swadichcha Sane, MBBS student, went missing in November 2021, and since then, Mumbai police could not trace the girl where exactly she is, even if she is alive or dead. The family went ahead. They requested, in fact, Mumbai police to Palghar police to track her, but we are seeing the kind of not so satisfactory action which was taken by either of the police and their jurisdiction. Yeah, it is important to see that while where we are present, it's bandstand, and from this particular place only, that was the last tracked place of Swadichcha Sane when she went missing in the midnight 3 a.m. And after that, no one knows where exactly the girl went. As per the last CCTV footage which was being examined by Mumbai police, it's been seen that although she approached to the sea and she never returned back. I mean, the CCTV footage has no captures or no footage of Sane coming back towards Bandra side. And here, it's been seen that the lifeguard who's put to question, Meetu Singh, has already gone interrogation, time and again by Mumbai police. In fact, narco test was done on him. And here, as per the latest, what we are picking up is that through CCTV footage, it has emerged that, Radhika, while Meetu Singh was approaching Sane, it's been seen that he had carried a Boeing ring. So yes, it has been somewhere introspected that while was that been carried to save Sane or that was for some other purpose? This is a major part of investigation as of now. But yes, it has been always seen that from Palghar to Mumbai, 14 months long case, but not even a single concrete answer from either of the police end where exactly Miss Sane is. It's been 14 months now, and we are seeing the kind of ordeal what Manish Sane has been going through, the father of missing girls, Swadichcha Sane. And here we also approached to Bandra MLA, Mr. Shelar. Ashish Shelar has said that he will be approaching to Home Minister to just check on the expedite investigation to take place. But again, the question is why it has taken 14 months. In fact, Manish Sane went to Ashish Shelar to take his help, to ask him to expedite the entire investigation, but that couldn't happen. When Mirror Now approached him, he has assured that the investigation would be taking place in a very quick manner. But again, Radhika, it's been 14 months. It is important to stress out this fact that 14 months, a girl who went missing has not been traced. Why? Because I can really say on that that maximum efforts were put by the police end, or else some or the other concrete answer would have been coming from police end, where we are seeing delayed action have been taken place In fact, a part of investigation, what they did day before yesterday was they reached to the spot where we are present, and they tried investigating the entire part. But after 14 months, not really sure what are they going to find out, what exactly are they searching for there. But yes, it's been seen that Swadichcha Sane, not even a single clue of the girl has come out from Mumbai police end.
Right, certainly no clue as of now. Of course, several questions raised as to why there was this kind of a delay in terms of not just registering the case, but also in making these arrests. Thank you, Shweta, for bringing all those details. We're also joined by Pranav Jadhav, who is the president of Maharashtra Association of Resident Doctors. In fact, he is somebody who started an online campaign to find Swadichcha. Mr. Jadhav, thank you for joining us. My first question is, of course, there are a lot of unanswered questions here. It's been more than 400 days. Swadichcha has still not been traced. However, you started a campaign. What drove you to start this campaign? Is it because of the police negligence or police apathy in terms of doing these investigations that you decided that perhaps, you should take it up and start a campaign in order to trace Swadichcha? So what sort of prompted you to start this campaign?
Initially, I was approached by her friends that Swadichcha is missing since 2 to 3 days. So, we circulated all the messages as well as the photos to each and every social media, so that we can help her to find. But it was like we didn't we thought that police will definitely help in this, but there is some gross negligence on behalf of the police, because it's been 14 months and we are not traced the girl. Actually, what has happened to her, whether she is alive or dead, that also we don't know. Because of this, her family as well as friends, as well as all the girls in Mumbai, they are very traumatized by the situation, because this will definitely raise a question of women's safety in Mumbai. Because a 22-year-old girl goes missing in daytime, that is a very big issue.
Right, certainly. This is obviously a cause of concern. Also, Mr. Jadhav, take us through, the student that she was, because we believe that you were approached by her friends and that is when you took it up. So she was an MBBS student. Take us through, how she was as a student, as a person. And did any of her friends say about any sort of episode that she was going through, any sort of trouble she was facing at that time? Do you have any clue about that when you spoke to some of her friends?
Hello?
Mr. Jadhav, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So, Mr. Jadhav, I was asking
Swadichcha
you...
was topper right from the first day.
Right, so I was asking you, when some of her friends approached you when she went missing, did you know of any sort of trouble that she was going through? Was she in any sort of trauma? Was she disturbed over something? Did her friends have any clue about it? If at all there was any
No,
issue?
the friends doesn't have any clue about she's going from something trouble or stress, because she was a very brilliant student as well as a jolly person also. She is topper for being consecutively 3 years. So I don't think that there might be some issue of stress or trouble itself. So there is something different thing which is police not able to trace in this situation.
Right, you're saying that she was bright, she was fine, and there is more than
Yes.
what meets the eye. Also, what do you have to say about the police inaction here? Because that is being spoken about. Swadichcha's father also said that he had to run from pillar to post to get a case registered, and for this arrest to happen, it took the police 400 days after a lot of interference, after a lot of political interference and so on. So how do you read this police inaction here? Do you think these cops who had registered the case should be looked into? There should be a thorough probe on the police themselves as to why there was this kind of a delay?
Yes, there should be definitely probe on why police has delayed all those situations, because it's been 14 months. Suppose if it was a VIP case, then police had definitely traced the person in 1 to 2 months. But
Right, Mr.
hello.
Jadhav, you started this campaign. So did anything come out of this campaign? Did anybody approach you? Or, was there any hunt from your side as well? Perhaps, doctors getting together and maybe speaking to a few people that she knew. So, as far as the campaign is concerned, when did it start and how did it progress?
we started the campaign about like 2 days up because the police were also not ready to take this one like FIR also. So we started the campaign on media, Facebook, Instagram. Everybody started the campaign, and we circulated on like Mumbai, state, Maharashtra, as well as all India persons also. So like, but we still didn't get any info about Swadichcha, what has happened to her, or where she is going.
All right, Mr. Jadhav, thank you so much for joining us. We'll have to wait and watch out for what comes out of these investigations. If the police will finally be able to trace, Swadichcha's whereabouts is something that we'll have to wait and watch out for. Let's go back to Shweta once again. Shweta, take us through what the family has been stating, because we know that Ankit spoke to the father of Swadichcha, and he had spoken about the struggle, the ordeal of, the delay in terms of registering the FIR and so on. So take us through what the family had been stating so far. And also, has there been any probe that could perhaps be ordered in the days to come against the police officials? Because there is a clear delay. So has the state government woken up to maybe order a probe? Is that something that may happen in the days to come?
Well, Radhika, here it's important to understand that delayed action is denied action here from Mumbai police. When we talk about Manish Sane, father of Swadichcha Sane, he had approached first Palghar police, and the kind of casual conversation by police over there was captured by us while our colleague spoke to him. He said that it was not really a kind of approach what was needed to be done at that point of time. The apathy was in fact important. And after which we saw that the family has been time and again telling that police has delayed their action, and this is the reason why we are seeing even after 14 months. Now one can imagine in November 2021 the girl went missing, and till date, while we are delivering live, talking about the story, that's an important case about us. Here we are noting that still Swadichcha Sane is not been seen, not been known. Where is she exactly? She hasn't been traced by Mumbai police yet. And this is somewhere even the action taken by Mumbai police is put to question, that why there is so much of delay in taking action. So yes, in coming days, one can understand if the case goes onto some extreme level, definitely the kind of action taken by Mumbai police would be put to question. In fact, there would be a time what we are thinking and what we understand at this point of given time is that, Radhika, even they have to produce the answers. They have to come up with the concrete answer that why after 14 months also there was this absolute failure from Mumbai police end to track missing girl, where we are seeing
Shweta.
online campaign
Several
going on.
questions
Father
need
of the girl
answering right here. We'll wait and watch out for how the investigations pan out in the days to come. Let's go to Komal Dumal. She's an MD student. Komal, we believe that you knew Swadichcha through her friends. So, I mean, you're now aware of the case, what has happened now. An arrest has taken place, but this is after 400 days that an arrest has taken place. And even in terms of registering an FIR, it took several days for the cops to register the FIR. So the family has obviously alleged negligence on the part of the cops. Now, Komal, you have spoken to Swadichcha's friends. Take us through the details that you may have of Swadichcha, perhaps days before this incident happened. And also in terms of police inaction, what do you have to say about police inactions and the delay that you had witnessed as far as this case is concerned? Because the fact remains that she's still untraceable.
Yes, so I would like to first of all say that as I didn't know her personally, but I definitely, since our medical community is such huge, we had contacts and we knew her. She was one of my juniors. I knew her through my friends, and she was an excellent student. She has been acing all her exams for past 3 years consecutively, and from what I know and what I have heard, that she was a very pleasant and a pleasant person, and she had so many friends. And something to happen like this, I would like to talk about more about what the issue has happened here. That it's the 14 months of time is a very very huge time for to detect something like this. And that I would like to say that women empowerment here, or the 50% population of India, is woman. If something like this has happened to somebody who is at least a little bit significant, and we could, we started our campaign on Twitter for help. That's why this, at least it was 14 months. But somebody who is insignificant and somebody that's happened to know, there's so many people might have like disappeared and we don't know about them. At least we pushed and we made the campaigns, we pushed for this, so this has happened. If this is something that's happened in Mumbai, one of the cities we call the safest cities in India. We trust, me being a resident of Mumbai since past 28 years now, I feel something this happening in the safest city of the country, what would happen in the other cities? I do not feel safe anymore right now, since this has happened. We really need to inculcate some safe defense or self independence curriculum in the students, from the school to the, it should be in the education system. And one main important point I want to put is, why is that women empowerment budget that has been allotted every year, what in the financial in our financial budget, why is it so low? Why is it happening that the women empowerment budget is so low and there is no gender, there is like gender sensitivity, there's no gender sensitivity right now? I feel, why is there such crunch in giving this empowerment? Why do not we have a self dependence or self defense education in our curricular system? This happening to a medical student, she was, tomorrow if she was out and she would have become a doctor, she would have helped hundreds and thousands of patients, people. We have lost one woman who could have made a big difference in the system, and she being an excellent student here. We can say that she would have been an excellent doctor and she would have served very well in the society. We have lost that one source, a big source that can happen.
Right.
And yeah, so that's my one point. And secondly, I think yeah, the budget thing I said. And yeah, we have lost one Anandi Joshi here, one Dr. Anandi Joshi, the
Like
first
certainly,
female
Dr.
doctor of
Komal, you're
India.
saying this,
Yeah.
the entire issue puts focus back on women's
Yes.
safety, and a city
Yes.
like Mumbai has clearly
Yeah.
failed to protect its women. Thank you, Dr.
Exactly.
Komal, for joining us with
Yeah.
all your thoughts.